Gill will punt it away. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Half 18, half 18.
The run here with Devin Singletary. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Tyke Smith there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
On first down, Jones. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Now, a handoff to Singletary. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Levante David doing his work on defense. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. To throw, it's Jones. He's got his man complete to Johnson. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Giants.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
Here we go.
On the handoff, Singletary. And he's into the end zone. Devin Singletary. Touchdown, New York. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season.
That's a heck of a run right there. And I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10.
King. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Baker gonna give it to Irving. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. There's Evans, he's got it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Run. Watch out.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
But I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Chip. Up we go.
They'll give it to Singletary to begin this drive. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Okay, here we go. Up we go.
They fake the handoff. Now Jones. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
A big-time play out of the G-men. 36 yards. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal.
Cadence, lock in the cadence. Up we go.
They'll run here with Singletary. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Again, it'll be Singletary. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Devin Singletary. Touchdown, Giants. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. Extra point by Gano is up and good. The Giants move out on top, 14-0. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Mayfield. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. But I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the 1st down, to get down and live to play another snap.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Right back to Irving. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. We are through 1. It's the Giants leading this one early. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Watch out.
On the ground, it's Irving. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They send Evans in motion. A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. He is in. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Okay, here we go. Up we go.
The drive starts with a carry by Singletary. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Calm. Up we go.
Jones will get this out wide to Neighbors. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Really nice play there by Malik Neighbors. And when we talked to the head coach, Brian Dable, what did he tell us? He said, I need more competitive guys. I need guys that are going to go out there and compete for the ball, play in and play out. And remember, Mike, this is a guy that led college football in yards per game last year at over 120 yards receiving per game. So they got themselves a pretty special talent here in New York, and I think we're just scratching the surface.
Half jumbo.
Working from the gun, it's in trouble. Down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Elsa. Up we go.
They run here with Singletary. And the Giants are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line. They'll look to run with Singletary. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
Up we go.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Now, Gano for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Giants will take a 21-7 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Mayfield. In trouble, and down he goes.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
That is caught. He got Godwin. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They send Evans in motion. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
Give. This is Irving. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Throwing is Baker. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
They'll go. Mayfield. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deonte Banks. And the Giants will take over here just shy of the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
That's caught! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. Here's 1st and 10.
Troy Johnson. Half 18, half 18. Out, go.
To throw is Jones. That's going to be dropped underneath for Singletary. And he's going to have a 1st down. They get into field goal range here at the 29.
Timberland. Half jumbo. Out, go.
Shotgun now for Jones. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Great. Here we go, hey.
Jones to the air again. He's got it at about the 8. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Down to the 4, it'll be second and goal. The Giants going to call their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Now here's second and goal.
Half 88, half 88, half 88.
From the gun, it's Jones. That one taken in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start of this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They send Godwin in motion.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Watch out.
On first and 10, here's Baker. Godwin working the right side. Second and a yard.
Hurry, hurry. Watch out.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. A hit, and he has lost the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
Set. Watch out.
On first down is Mayfield. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Chip. Up we go.
Here's a run with Singletary. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Elijah Cansey in on the stop. Second and 7.
Here we go, hey. Gold River! Gold River! Up, go.
Now a play fake. Jones. He'll get this one out to his fullback. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 9.
Here we go.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. This one taken in by Hyatt. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Giants first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Not much happening there, just a short game.
Great. Jim.
Jones. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Okay, here we go. Other side. Up we go.
Now, Jones. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's Irving. And this will be a Bucs first down as the tackle's made just shy of the 30.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. They send Godwin in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And that'll give them a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. On first down, right back to White. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And he'll get forward to about the 42. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle. On second down, a run with Irving. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
Baker gonna hand it to White. And the woes in the running game continue. They're gonna subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On second down, Baker. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
From the 1, second and goal. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Now Mayfield. Good blocking, and he's in. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Mayfield to the line. The Bucs will try for 2. Now they'll set up to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big play for the Giants to gain of 43 yards.
Rita. Cadence, lock in the case.
Jones now on 1st down. That'll be caught by the running back, Singletary. And he's got another one. Devin Singletary. Touchdown, New York. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. And this throw batted away and incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves...
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
King!
They will indeed go as they look to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They get the conversion with a gain of 22.
And the Buccaneers first down.
So we are through 3. You're watching. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Baker to throw. Right back to Evans. He's got it again. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Mayfield. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll go. Mayfield. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
His 8th reception of the game, and good for a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
And I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
17-yard line.
That is caught at the 3. And the Giants are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's into the end zone yet again. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10.
Run. Pistol. What's that?
Throwing is Baker. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They send Godwin in motion. Mayfield to throw on first and 10. They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And he's got a homer. It's complete. And he will go all the way. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Tampa. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Mayfield to the line. The Bucs will try for 2. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
42. Buccaneers 23.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Half jumbo.
On the ground, it's Singletary. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Again, it's Singletary. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards.
Here we go, hey. Out, go.
A run on 1st and goal. And he will score again. Devin Singletary. Touchdown, Giants. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Open man downfield. That's Godwin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
King. What's that?
Mayfield to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. Coming up a couple of yards short. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
All right, Mike, so think back to earlier in this game. The coach decides to be aggressive. He's successful on 4th down. He decides to do it again. This time, the defense has other ideas and comes up with a huge 4th down stop.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. And they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. 3rd and long.